Why cold showers? It wakes you up, increase energy throughout the day, increase focus, better blood circulation, boost of the immune system.
You know, a lot of people are suffering with weight issues because you think about it all the time. You change over to a ketogenic diet and lifestyle, you have to stop thinking about it because it just happens.
What are all the foods you should be eating in order to feed the bacteria the right things so they'll grow the right way?
Okay. So you probably heard this advice so many times and everywhere. Super fit people giving advice on the best diet or the best training program. Could be good advice, maybe, probably not, but in my opinion, it doesn't serve its purpose. All it does is it adds more confusion to the ocean of information out there. There are hundreds and hundreds of diets and training programs out there, but which one is the right one for you? So this is the question I'm trying to answer today. In this video, I will try to show you how to cut through the noise of information out there and progress towards your fitness goals. Where to start, which diet to choose from, or which training program should you choose? There aren't really easy answers here. Beginning a fitness journey, as the name suggests, is a journey. It's a marathon. You probably hear this all the time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And it's not because it takes time to see results, but because it takes time to find out what works for you. Yes, it sounds depressing because it will take time, but you have to find a starting point and move forward from there. Let's take diets, for example. Let me tell you here that there aren't really the best diet out there. This doesn't exist. It's very individualized, it's very subjective thing, and you have to find what works for you. And there are a lot of questions you have to answer for yourself. Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? Do you like carbs? Do you like fats? And from there, you can build your own diet moving forward. So my advice here is to just sit down, write down where you are in your fitness journey. Are you a beginner? Are you an intermediate? And pick one diet that you think you will like and one training program that you think you will like, and just do it for a month or two. And if it doesn't work, change it. And then if it doesn't work again, change it again. It's a journey. Just enjoy it and keep changing and keep evolving. I can't stress this enough. Finding food and training programs that you like is everything. Because again, you have to think the long term. This isn't a 3 months thing where you do it just to look good in the beach. It's a long-term life change. Now the problem is what actually to try and what not to try. Unfortunately, misinformation is not an easy problem to fix, and it will take time to weed out which information is good and which information is bad. My advice here is to follow people who are trustworthy. I know it sounds difficult, and it is, but I have some recommendations. Someone like Jeff Nippard or Dr. Mike Israetel or Dr. Lane Norton are very good sources of information. And why? Because they back what they say with science and actual research. And they say when they're wrong. One thing about science is that it's not religion. It changes all the time because new evidence emerges. And this is especially relevant in nutrition and training because it's really hard to study these things. Now, of course, science doesn't answer all the questions, especially in this field, and it's normal. But it's a better starting point than taking advice from a random, baseless advice. So try to be very selective in your information inputs and try to dig deep behind the people that claim something. Just go behind them and see their opinions and other things, and maybe check if they reference any research or any paper. And please don't take someone's advice because they look good. Please. And that's exactly why you should steer away from people selling cookie cutter diets and training programs. They simply don't work. And there's a simple reason why they don't work. We're all different, we have different circumstances, we have different genetics, we have different ways of reacting to different diets and different training programs. So there's no way to know what will work for you. Diets and training programs should be something personal, each with different requirements and different needs. I generally believe that information should be free, and anyone trying to sell you the best diet or the best training program is trying to scam you, probably. Of course, there are edge cases to this, but here I'm referring to people who are specifically selling something without any prior information shared, other than they look good on Instagram. So don't fall for the sexy salesperson who is selling you a cheap program thinking you will look like him or her in few months. You're just wasting money, time, and energy. Using common sense and listening to your body. Our bodies have this insane ability to tell you when something is going wrong, and you should learn how to listen to this. And this doesn't come from one day to the other. You have to get connected to your body and practice doing this. Take food, for example. In my career, I've worked in many companies, and I've seen people all the time not giving a single thought to what they are eating or how they will feel after eating it. And they end up feeling like shit and hating themselves even more. It sounds simple, but it's not. It's really important to listen to the signals that your body gives you, especially when it comes to food. I'm just like you. I binge watch YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or TikTok, and I see misinformation being spouted left and right everywhere, and it's very frustrating. And the worst of it all is that no one talks about mental health. Yes, your physical health is important and you should strive for that, but without proper mental health care, you will not reach your physical goals. And I've seen seen a lot of people struggling to lose weight or even gain weight, and not because they're lazy or they don't want to diet, but because they have bad relationship with food or depression or body dysmorphia. And this will not be fixed by buying the best diet program out there. So my recommendation here is to listen to someone like Andrew Huberman. He gives evidence-based information on a lot of mental issues and how to fix them. So I really would recommend watching that. And if the issue is serious, please seek professional help. Don't just listen to random people on the internet. This will not fix it. You need to seek professional help. Before you go, it would be great if you go down in the comment section below and tell me if you faced any of these issues, or give me your opinion on all of this. I would love to hear your opinion. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and don't forget to comment. And thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.